What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. First thing first, if you guys know me, you know I'm blunt. I keep it 100 on the channel at all times. I would never bullshit you guys ever. Today's video, how to join the United States Marine Corps in 2024. Now, before I even begin the video, I know what you guys are thinking. Stats Sergeant Pat, isn't it as easy as just going into a recruiting office and telling them that I want to be a Marine? Not quite. It's a little bit more complicated than that. Nowadays, in regards to implementation of like the Genesis, as well as different standards or different requirements in regards to the qualification piece. Today's video, I'm pretty much going to break down what I will highly recommend of those of you watching this video right now. If you guys ever see yourself joining the United States Marine Corps, and shit, 75% of people who become Marines don't even know it. So even if you guys are randomly just watching this video, have no aspirations of ever becoming a Marine, who knows? You just may be the one to join the Marine Corps. So I'm going to break it down for you guys. Now, what do I mean by that? So there's a lot of qualifications in regards to joining the Marine Corps. All right. For those who don't know, you must be between the ages of 17 to 28 years old. However, if you guys are above the age of 28, I would say probably all the way to 34 years of age, we are able to work an age waiver for you guys. So if you guys, as long as you guys is under the age of 34 years old and you're considering the Marine Corps as an opportunity, you can do it. Just know that more is going to be demanded of you, okay, in regards to that aspect. Second piece that I will touch upon is tattoos. If you guys are watching this video right now, you have 0 tattoos. Highly recommend not to get a single tattoo on your body if you guys have plans of joining the United States Marine Corps. The reason why I say that is not because you can't have any tattoos. It's more so the fact that certain tattoos may disqualify you from joining the Marine Corps. For instance, I have people coming to my office all the time. They have tattoos that are gang related. They're not in any gang. They didn't know that the tattoo was gang related. They just got a tattoo because they like the design. However, since it's a gang related tattoo, they're unable to join the Marine Corps until they get that tattoo removed. So it's just little things like that. So if you guys have 0 tattoos on your body, highly recommend do not get a tattoo before you start the enlistment process because it may further prolong it. All right. Another thing as well, in regards to physical shape wise, all right. Physical shape wise, Marine Corps is the strictest branch in regards to height and weight standards. We don't grant any waivers upon entry level enlistment. We don't have any waivers in regards to weight. You must be within the weight standards. If you are not, you're not going to be able to join the United States Marine Corps at that point in time. So if you guys want more information in regards to the age waiver, I'm going to put a link down, not the age waiver, sorry, the height and weight standards. I'm going to put a link down in the description. It's going to take you guys right to the site to where it has your height and weight. It's going to be broken up in inches, so the way you guys can just pretty much see how tall you are and the maximum or the minimum weight for your height. The next topic I will want to talk about is moral. Moral meaning any police involvement, whether it's, being detained, being booked, going to jail, being on probation, things like that. That stuff can temporarily or permanently disqualify you from Marine Corps. Reason why I say that is because yes, we're able to put people in the Marine Corps with like simple misdemeanors, okay? But once you start getting into like the felonies, it may not be nothing we can do for you. There's really no waiver that we can push up that's going to get high enough to approve on your regard. So this is another topic right now. If you guys are, still young and you haven't done nothing stupid in your life, like get in trouble with the police, now is not the time to get in trouble with the police. No one should ever want to get in trouble with the law anyways, but just letting you guys know, depending on what you are, what type of moral incident you was a part of, that could potentially disqualify you from joining the United States Marine Corps. Now, the next piece is the medical piece as well. With the implementation of Genesis in the past couple of years, Genesis, for those who don't know, it pulls your medical history, right? So the doctors at MAPS are able to see your medical history from the time that you were born. Right. And the reason why they pull medical history is to check for any underlying health conditions. You'd be surprised by how many people come into my office who don't remember going to the hospital at all for anything, but getting disqualified for freaking 7 different things. It's beyond me. But a lot of things are disqualifying factors in regards to medical. Majority of them are temporary disqualifications though. For instance, if you had asthma when you were like 15 years old or something like that, it may be a temporary disqualification. Reason being is they want you to go get seen by your own provider just to ensure that you're good now to be able to join. So a lot of the things isn't a permanent disqualification. You will know what a permanent disqualification is. We really shouldn't have to talk too deep in regards to that. But simple health conditions, if you ever had any broken bones, do you have a scar? Did you have surgery? Those are the type of the things that's going to also prolong the enlistment process as well. Unless you get all necessary documents to your recruiter so the way they can submit it beforehand, so the way they can clear you before you even go to MEPS, which would be the ideal situation because it takes least amount of time, or it could be the other way around as well. In regards to that, but joining the Marine Corps is a very simple process. It's so simple. Someone can walk inside my office on Monday and they could be at MEPS and a poolee by Thursday. It's as easy as that, literally. Okay, as long as you guys are qualified, as long as you guys can pass the PICAT or the practice test, which is probably going to be my next point that I'm going to bring up, you guys should be good. It literally takes less than a week for someone to join the United States Marine Corps, to become a poolee, and shit, you can even go to boot camp 2 weeks after that if you really wanted to. It's just something you just got to talk to your recruiters about. But joining the Marine Corps is a very, very simple process. If you guys are unsure if you're qualified or not, highly recommend just reaching out to your local recruiter. If you guys don't know who your local recruiter is, pretty simple. Go to Google, type in Marine recruiting. It's probably going to bring up an office closest to you. Just give them a call. You can do it over the phone. You can find a recruiter on Instagram, hit them up. They'll send you some screening questions so the way you guys can know if you're qualified or not. All right. A lot of people waste a lot of their lives with the decision of maybe I'll do it this week, maybe I'll do it next week. If you have your mind up about joining the Marine Corps, just go fucking do it. Quit being a bitch. Go fucking do it. It's as simple as that, right? Brings me up to my next piece, which I feel like is the most important in regards to the enlistment process, and that is the mental test. Not mental like psycho, going crazy, whatever. No, it's the ASVAB or the PICAT, depending on if you're eligible to take the PICAT or not. The entry level test. The Marine Corps is one of the only branches of service who does not grant any waivers in regards to that. So while the Army and the Navy has been giving out waivers left and right for people who's failing the ASVAB, the Marine Corps does not do that. All right, you have to score at least a 31 on the ASVAB or the PICAT to be eligible for the Marine Corps, as well as qualify for a job. For instance, if you do score 31 on the PICAT or the ASVAB, and you qualify for no jobs, which is super, super rare, let's call a spade, you may not be eligible to join the Marine Corps until a job comes around that you qualify for in the Marine Corps. But the test is based off of 10th grade level. So if you guys are in high school right now, if you guys are heading into your sophomore year, you might want to pay the fuck attention that this is something you want to do, all right? Because I can't tell you how many people come into my office and fail the test. It's a super simple test. It's just people they just don't know how to do certain stuff nowadays. I don't get it. But in regards to that, I myself, I'm a recruiter. Well, I'm a boss now, but I'm a recruiter still. I recruit out of Anaheim, Cypress, California area. So if you guys are in that area, you can feel free to shoot me a DM at @Satsar_Pat. I'll be more than happy to get one of my recruiters to be able to assist you guys in anything in regards to recruiting effort. But man, I would probably say the biggest advantage is for someone who may be interested, it's just reaching out to a recruiter, because it's just tons of time. I had kids who I talked to, their junior year in high school, and they just graduated this year, and they was like, hey, I'll think about it. Now they're hitting me up and they're disqualified because they decided to get a tattoo on their hand or a tattoo on their neck, or they gained too much weight, or they got into some problems. It's sad for the sense, but it sucks because I can't help those guys out now. So it's best to go reach out to a recruiter to see exactly what's the criteria that's going to be for you guys to be qualified, and ensure that you at least stick with that criteria. Even if you feel like, the Marine Corps isn't a thing for you right now, but you have it in the back of your mind, I would say do whatever you possibly can to keep yourself qualified, so that way whenever push come to shove, you are ready for that challenge. You are ready to take the next steps. You can just go talk to your recruiter and get that process started, and you be on your merry way. But for individuals who's watching this video, listen, I'm all about, answering questions and everything. I have a large community of veterans and Marines who's able to answer any questions in the comment section. So you guys, please let me know. Ask me some questions down in the comment section, share some experiences. I'm sure, the community would love to engage in that. But in regards to that, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you join the United States Marine Corps in 2024. All right. Hopefully I cleared the air in a lot of stuff. I just don't want you guys who's watching this video to walk into a recruiting station and you're unqualified for at least a year because you got to get a tattoo removed or something like that. That stuff always sucks. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, it's your boy and I'm out. Peace. If you guys want to see more videos in the future, feel free to subscribe. What are you waiting on? It's free.